Hi, I'm Dan Strang. I'm the CEO of Eventstagram.
And what does your company do?
Our company produces live Instagram slideshows for the events industry. We have a product that means that when a user at any type of event takes a photo on Instagram on their mobile phone, they can just tag it with the event's hashtag, and our software grabs all the images and puts them into a customizable display. Our customers start from wedding hosts, brides and grooms, right up to huge festivals and concerts, exhibitions, sports stadiums, theme parks, and any place where there's a crowd of people that could be using Instagram.
So what gave you the idea of this business idea?
So it actually started at a wedding. So we had a friend who wanted to use disposable cameras on the tables at their wedding, and we said that's really ancient and the photos that you get are going to be really bad, you'll never use them again. So we thought there must be a way of using Instagram or using a social network to be able to display those photos and use them afterwards. So we looked on the internet and there wasn't anything available. So my co-founder created the site. He did a bespoke basic package that he gave to them as a wedding present, and everybody loved it. The grandparents of the bride and groom were Instagramming, people coming up to us afterwards saying, I really wanted that at our wedding, could you do it anywhere else? They said, we've got a friend's event, a big party that wants to have something like that, can you do it there? So we thought, well, there's a massive opportunity. So we started it, we got the prototype product out and realised there was a demand for it. And then we started launching our paid packages, and we've just increased ever since then. So it's taken off massively over the last 6 months.
So if you had one piece of advice for someone who would like to set up their own business, what would it be?
For me, and what's really worked for us across this business and a couple of others that I've done is go out there and test the market. I mean, lots of people spend 2 or 3 years developing an idea, thinking about a product. It's not hard. I was in another job when I tested this. We set up a website. It took us 4 weeks of work in the evenings, and we had a very, very basic product, a 1-hour product with 500 photos, and people started using it. And from there we realised there was a demand, so we increased it, and month on month we've been adding new features to it, and we're getting more and more customers as it goes along. And it's certainly not polished, but we're able to tell that people want to buy our product, and now we've got a business on the started on the back of it without really wasting any time and effort. So that would be my main bit of advice: is get out there, start working, test the market, and you'll know it's the right place to go.
And do you think the UK government is doing enough to help entrepreneurs, young startups like yourself?
There's a couple of things really. Firstly, I haven't actually heard as a young entrepreneur. I don't probably hear enough about what the UK government is doing. So I'm not aware of all the schemes that are out there. But recently I've been told of them, and they're fantastic. But I think there's probably a huge amount that the government are doing, but perhaps they're not marketing them enough so that people are actually aware of what great facilities are out there. And now I am aware of a couple of different bits and pieces, the SEIS, EIS, and research and development grants and things like that. It's perfect for entrepreneurs, and it's a great way. But I suppose it's not there encouraging people to start up businesses. Actually, maybe once you've started a business for 6 months, 9 months, you then start to realise about it. But perhaps if you were aware of it a bit earlier, it would encourage more people to get into the startups.
So we're here at the Startup Kids documentary film event. What did you think of the film, and why do you think events like this are important?
Firstly, the film's fantastic. Really great to hear from entrepreneurs that have been successful, talking about their successes and also their failures, and giving a really honest and open view of tech startups, about tech entrepreneurship, and what it really is like to be in the business is at the heart of it, either in Silicon Valley or in London. So great film, and the event's fantastic. I go to as many of these kind of events as possible because you never know who you're going to meet, and you sit around with a beer and you watch a film, but you talk to people afterwards for half an hour, and there could be somebody that knows something about your product, introduces you to investors, to potential mentors, or you could even get sales out of it. I've already spoken to a couple of people tonight that know somebody's having a big event that is going to use our services. So there's some great reasons. Networking, it's something everybody says, but it really is one of the most important things about starting a new business, is getting out there, meeting people, and events like these make that possible for us. So we're really appreciative of any type of event that helps you meet other people in a similar space.